take everything Tony G style.
I love poker. It's everything to me. If I can solve something, I want to move on to the next thing, and with poker you can never solve it.
That's how it feels to win, I guess.
It's a passion of mine and I love it more and more.
Sam's back in the game. We take everything.
My childhood dreams when I was growing up was always to play Premier League football. I wanted to play for Man United because I supported them. About 2006 is when I injured my cruciate. I did it 3 times, so I had 3 different operations on the knee. Pretty devastating. After my injury, it kind of left a gap. I needed something to strive towards and focus on, and like a purpose.
Good friends with Sam for 20 years now. And Sam came down poker event at the local pub. First time he played, he never played before, didn't do any good. Second time, he came third. And after that, he just started winning it every time.
I was playing a little bit with my friends in the pub, and then I was playing online. Party poker is where I first started playing. Then I decided that I wanted to go to a casino. Napoleon's Casino was the first I ever went to. I didn't do any good, but the week after I played, I actually won the whole tournament. I won £1,000 in cash. I'd never won £1,000 in cash, so I was like, wow.
I could see that the harder I worked, the more money I made. So it was like incentivized me to keep playing.
But it was Dusk Till Dawn was where it really got real for me.
I've known Sam since we opened Dusk Till Dawn 11 years ago. He started playing in the smallest tournaments that we used to run, £20 tournaments, and a few years later he was brought in for $1 million in Las Vegas. Came second, didn't he, for $10 million.
I remember when the big 1-for-1 drop first was announced as a $1 million tournament. It was like going into a boxing fight.
All in.
All in.
At the end of the night, it has to have a diamond.
The biggest river card in poker.
Most exciting event I've ever played. Never been on a final table quite like that, and I don't think there ever has been one quite like that.
Pretty significant in terms of money, profile, the fame that came with it in the poker circles. After I had the big result in the 1 drop, I've played lots of poker. Met Mika in Vegas.
When I first met him, I remember I was like, this guy's so cocky and confident. But then the more I got to know him, I was like, actually, he's really sweet.
Got married. So then we did some travelling together. More partying, more travelling, more sightseeing. Bought a new car. I've signed with Party Poker, which gave me a reason to get back playing and motivate me into sharpening up.
Every poker player wants to be playing the biggest games. Massive prize pools, massive cash games, big guarantees. Sam is a very aspirational character. He started at the bottom and now he's playing some of the highest stakes poker in the world, and he's got there on his own.
I first remember seeing Sam back in the 2010 World Series of Poker. Well, I think you can take Sam Trickett's tournament record and just compare it to anybody, especially for the number of events that he's played.
People are getting better. People are talking about poker now. It's a different type of poker player that's playing poker. More and more younger guys coming through, so it's a little bit more tricky to win. It's more challenging, which is more fun, more competitive, which is, I enjoy. So I'm actually pretty excited getting in there and dancing with these guys again.
I've got to say, a lot of mates in poker.
This always seems like an excuse to have a drink with friends that you haven't seen for a while at the circuit. You have a catch up, you have a drink together, and it's like a social aspect of the lifestyle as well. But
I'm not like your modern day poker player, if you like. I've come from when we first started playing 10, 12 years ago. So I've got a few leaks here and there, like I like to stay awake too long, I like to, go drinking.
It used to be like work hard, play hard mentality, and it's like I used to party too hard, if I'm honest. It just made so much sense for me to sign for Party Poker, and I'm really happy with the way things are going.
Sam Trickett is truly in the upper echelon of poker circle. Just look at the results. The guy has over 20 million in live tournament winnings, and he doesn't even play that many tournaments. He's really primarily a high-stakes cash game player.
PLO online is my favorite thing to do. I'm running a Trickett's room on Party Poker. Yeah, I'm trying to go for like a non-pro player pool for the Trickett's room, with a couple of pros in there. Like Gus Hansen just played, he hasn't played online for a few years. It's nice that they're back playing on Party Poker. But I also love playing live as well, in the biggest games.
Winning, yeah, I enjoy winning. It's like I always did as a kid. If I came second, I wasn't happy. So like I cling to the fact of playing my best, try and work on it, and you know, if you concentrate on your performance like that, you tend to win more anyway.
Oh, I've met a lot of people in this game in 11, 12 years. What I like about Sam, away from the poker tables, is he's just the same person, you know. Sam's a very confident guy, yes, but that's a good thing, you know. I think that's what makes him the great player he is.
Since I've joined Party Poker, I've travelled to the live events all over the world.
Next poker stop, Sochi for the millions.
There's a lot of players here in town already that I enjoy playing with, and someone's going to make a lot of money, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Sochi, night skiing. I didn't even know this was a thing, but it's pretty cool.
Fantastic so far. I mean, it's the first event, but the numbers are up, the guarantee's hit, and it's packed, so I'm guessing it's going to be a good one.
I've been to Barcelona, I think 3 or 4 times now. Got some decent memories from here as well. It's like a beautiful place, and there's loads of nice restaurants. It's good nightlife, and make the most of it when we're here.
The Canada Millions. Yeah, so I made some effort. I flew all the way there to build this cash game up. I played okay for the first 2 sessions.
Sam says all in. $763,000 pot here.
Whoa, let me enjoy it a little bit.
Diamond on the river.
The last session, I could have played better, so I'm a little bit upset the way I played the last one. I lost like $900,000. Sometimes, you know, even when you play well, you lose.
I plan to play all the Party Poker high rollers. So I'll just stick to my strengths and play when I feel fresh and make decisions as I go along.
I like getting into a pot and playing and competing. Even if I lose the pot, and if I play my hand well, that's me happy. I'm always like got 100 things going on before I play, and sometimes it can take me a little while to like really tune into the game.
There you go, bets him out. There goes another deck of cards from the Wolf.
1 hour he's played, I didn't win one hand with you.
What sets me apart from the other players? I'm not sure. I had a drive for it and a passion, and I was never going to stop until I made it, because I loved it.
He doesn't seek fame like most people do, but yet he is there and has it whether he likes it or not. He prefers to stay in Nottingham, be around his mates, you know, go to soccer games, and that's the appeal about him, you know, I think to some of us that are in the poker world and respect all the really successful players in the poker world. And certainly, you can't have anything but respect for Sam Trickett.
He appeals to a wider audience. You know, your football fan, your boxing fan, your Saturday night sports person. I first met Sam at the Dusk Till Dawn poker room in Nottingham. We had quite a lot in common. He used to play football semi-professionally, and all sports people have a similar sort of mindset and mentality when they go to work. So he's very competitive. He doesn't like to lose. The way he plays and his tactics, you can't read him.
I played against Sam in the World Series of Poker a couple of times, and he's very tricky to play against. He's such a strong reader of the game, so he's able to take chances that others couldn't.
I've never played on the same table as Sam. He tends to play nosebleed stakes, so it's too big for me.
I've never played against him, no. I don't intend to either.
I feel like I'm better than most at dealing with the losses because I played such high stakes for, you know, over 10 years now. I can't always say that it was always that easy. Like, yeah, I did suffer in the past, I used to get down. But over the last year or two, maybe I feel like I've improved.
I don't care how long you've been playing and how smart you think you are and how much you think you know about the game, you can always learn more.
You've got a game right here.
You've got to be mentally strong, and you've got to be tough, and you've got to be able to mask any nerves that you might have.
Don't have any set out strategy. I just try and play my table and play my players and figure out the best way to exploit them.
You can win playing any style of poker, but you have to be confident playing that style. But the real beauty of poker is that anybody can win.
Decided to skip Vegas this year because I wanted to watch the World Cup and take some time off.
Go to Ibiza, to my new home. Take my dogs and live like a more stable life and try and wind down from playing so much because I worked my nuts off the last 10 years. I look forward to this part of my life.
In my mind, I've created a very elite club of the superstar poker players. Sam Trickett belongs in that club.